American Prestige viewers. It's Derek, joined as always by my friend and comrade Danny Bessner, and we're very pleased to welcome back to the program Ben Freeman. He is director of the Democratizing Foreign Policy program at the Quincy Institute. He's also the author of a recent piece for their responsible statecraft outlet. Congress quietly moves to integrate U.S. and Israeli militaries. Ben, thank you so much for coming back to the show.
Hey, thanks for the intro, Derek. Always great to be with you guys.
The title buries it a little bit, but this is we want to talk about the nicest section. I think many people have said, from the standpoint of sections of bills that has ever been introduced, Section 224
It's a great
of
section.
the 2027 National Defense Authorization Act. At least it's in the House version. You wrote about it. Um, the United States Israel Defense Technology Cooperation Initiative. It sounds great. It's technology, it's cooperation, it's an initiative. We like to take initiative. Uh, what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want all of that, right?
I mean, it's great. All great things that sound great together.
Yeah. That's why it's exactly that has led me to describe this as a Trojan horse. Because what happened, it looks great, on the outside, like Israel's really technologically advanced. We need that. We need better defense tech. So why not cooperate with them? Here's the why not. What this would do, in short, is it would integrate the US and Israeli military industrial complexes more than they've ever been integrated before, and more than the US military has integrated with any country's military. I mean, this would go beyond anything that we have with our allies in NATO, UK, Australia. It goes beyond, any military entanglements we have with them, because it has this extraordinary scope to it. Covers some of the traditional weapon system, but it explicitly name checks just about every single battlefield of the future, tech battlefield that you can think of. Bioweapons, AI, quantum, drones, missile defense, you name it. It's in this bill as something that they're trying to get the U.S. and Israel more integrated on. It mentions things like network integration and data fusion too, are the words. And the other key, it's this extraordinarily broad scope to what this proposes. And the other big unique thing about this is it creates an executive agent within the Pentagon who reports directly to the Secretary of Defense, whose sole job is to drive the U.S. and Israeli military integration. So this is an unelected bureaucrat, to use Republican terminology here, who will literally have a sole responsibility of integrating the U.S. and Israeli militaries. That hasn't happened before. We don't have that with even our closest allies, UK, NATO, Australia, Japan, Germany. There's no executive agent within the Pentagon that's pushing for those relationships. So, when we say, we've raised a lot of alarm bells around this, and I don't think we're being hyperbolic when we say how big and how unprecedented this is.
I would just add at the end of that, Keir Starmer may be out of work soon, so if the UK would like to have somebody at the Pentagon, there's a possibility.
He has the LinkedIn ready for work up.
Yeah.
Well, Derek, we've reached out to him to become third mic, so I hope he doesn't take that.
I have
Ben,
patience. He's still technically prime minister.
are we going to get the Hollywood no of just no response? Ben, I just got one question. Why do you hate Israel? No, I'm just kidding. So can we talk about
You're like one of my new ex followers.
That's really funny. What's going on here? So the obvious implication is that this is happening because there's some recognition amongst supporters of Israel in the United States and the Israeli government itself that there is decreasing political interest in the United States permanently supporting Israel's wars. And so they're trying to basically do a bureaucratic runaround. So one, is the obvious explanation like that correct? And two, what is the mechanism of something like this actually happening? I mean, there are precedents for unelected bureaucrats doing important things. For example, the National Security Advisor is not approved by the Senate, which is how Henry Kissinger comes into power, or McGeorge Bundy, or Walt Rostow, or Jake Sullivan. So there are sort of these institutional mechanisms to get around democracy. I mean, specifically in the National Security Act of 47, it specifies the president appoints they don't use the term national security advisor, but this was very, very explicitly a runaround for democracy, I think, at least analytically. So there is precedent for that, but I think that we've just never seen something like this in favor specifically of a different country,
Right.
which is unique. So there's a lot there, but I'd love to get your thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll address that last part first. And you're right. There are some precedents for this. We do have national security advisors. We do have executive agents who do other things. We've just never had an executive agent who was explicitly there. It's written. It would be written into law that this executive agent's job is to promote Israel, and it literally their job to tie the Israeli military to the U.S. military through co-production agreements, through licensing agreements, through cooperative R&D. You name it, like at every level of how the DoD does its business, this person's job would be to tie Israel to it. That's the part that we've just never seen before, and that's, I think, the worrisome part. You can certainly say a lot of things about those names you mentioned, the Kissingers and the Jake Sullivans of the world, but it was never their job to promote a single foreign country. And now, and that's why I think the situation is really unique in that it's happening at a time when, to get to your earlier point, like, why is this happening right now? It's happening right now because Netanyahu sees the writing on the wall. He is reading public opinion reports in the U.S. This is also why, as my colleagues Eli Clifton and Nick Cleveland Stout have repeatedly written about, the Israeli government is launching a multi-hundreds of millions of dollars every year Hasbara campaign, an information warfare campaign to try and right the ship of public opinion in the U.S. and elsewhere. Because Netanyahu realizes that their actions have not been received favorably. The public opinion on Israel is near historic lows. This is another part of that, because we're coming up on a potential renewal of this. We have this memorandum of understanding with Israel, which we sign it every 10 years. And it basically says, like, well, we're going to give you X amount of aid. Here's what you're going to do with it. Right now we give Israel $3.8 billion a year. A huge chunk of that it's required to come back to the U.S. to buy stuff from the U.S. Defense contractors. That MOU, as it's called, that's going to expire. And so Netanyahu's plan here, and he has claimed this is his plan. And there's a piece of legislation that was introduced by Representative Stutzman. It explicitly says in there, it was introduced just a couple weeks ago before this 224 provision was, in that his legislation says this is Netanyahu's idea. Netanyahu wrote a letter to him thanking him for that resolution and said, once again, this is my plan. So this is literally coming directly from the top, Netanyahu himself. And the reason he's doing this is simple. There is congressional oversight of that aid. Every year that aid goes out to Israel, it has to get approved. Congress can throw a big e-brake on it if they don't like what Israel is doing. With this Section 224, this integration package, this would be fundamentally different. Congressional oversight would only happen after the fact. There's an annual report that executive agent would have to provide to Congress, but they'd have no real oversight in the day-to-day operations of this executive agent. And it would be very, very challenging for Congress or anyone to undo what's already been done, even when they get that annual report every year. So again, this is why we say, like, this is such a fundamentally different thing, and it would tie us to Israel more than we've ever been tied to Israel. We're extraordinarily tied to Israel, but this would just take it to an absolute next level.
So I mean, the upshot is when the tide has turned on overtly funding Israeli defense systems. where you've even got, people in what I would say is the mainstream kind of Zionist part of the Democratic Party saying, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be paying for Iron Dome anymore. And then Netanyahu says, yeah, and we don't want your $3.8 billion anymore. And Lindsey Graham says, I think it's a great idea to phase this out. And Israel's able to stand on its own 2 feet. What they're doing is replacing the money with, let's just eliminate any firewall between the US and Israeli militaries, in a sense,
Right.
at least when it comes to R&D. So it doesn't matter. Like, we don't need the money. We're just like in there in the $1.5 trillion Pentagon budget as a matter of rule now, profiting off of, or gaining from all of this stuff.
Exactly. Exactly. And a key to the argument that some of those folks are making is like, oh, this is going to save taxpayers so much. We're not going to be just giving out billions of dollars in aid to Israel. It's going to save all that money. That too is a load of crap, because what's going to happen here, that aid is, at least, as much as you might hate that we've given Israel, all that aid and $3.8 billion a year, you might hate that is at least capped at $3.8 billion a year. This new plan, the defense integration model, there's no cap on it. This is potentially limitless. And so, as you start, as this would steamroll down the line, it could very well exceed that $3.8 billion. In fact, I would absolutely expect it to, of money, then US taxpayer dollars, then going to these Israeli firms, which also, by the way, some of them are directly owned by the Israeli government itself. The Israeli aerospace industries firm is wholly owned by the Israeli government. So the more we partner with them, the more DoD contracts are doled out to them. It's the same thing. We're still giving money directly to the Israeli government. We're just doing it in a less transparent way within the Pentagon bureaucracy.
So, how has DC responded to this? I think this is obviously a moment of transition for the U.S. Israel relationship. Like I said, that's the cause of this. But what have you heard? How has your report been received?
um I was just gonna say, in a word, poorly. It's such the response to the reporting and what we've done on this. It's just so indicative of what we see, the divide we see between the American public and Congress on Israel itself. And we've lived this through this report. We put out this report, and people on X and other social media accounts all over the place, they went crazy. Everybody, I think, like, justifiably got very pissed off and got very concerned that we were going to let a foreign government's executive agent, into the Pentagon, let a fox into the hen house. The public outcry on this has been enormous, and I think completely justified and accurate. Congress, on the other hand, not so much. With a few exceptions. We had right away Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, Ro Khanna come out in support of getting rid of this provision. Bernie Sanders recently came out. He issued a tweet saying on the Senate side he's going to try to crush this on the Senate side. So we have had some folks come out in support of this, but for most members of Congress, not so much. And our first indication, our first battle on this was in the House Armed Services Committee. They had what's called a markup of the National Defense Authorization Act, and Ro Khanna introduced an amendment to strip this out straight away before it even got started. There was good debate, from Ro, made a great argument. Ro Khanna actually was in a committee dominated by Republicans. Ro Khanna made an America First speech about this, and basically took the mantle of him being more American first than anybody else there. But other than him and Sarah Jacobs, nobody really spoke out about what was going on here, and the members ultimately shut down Khanna's amendment and voted to keep this in. So that's not the last fight. We're going to have more fights on this in the House floor and in the Senate too. But so far it's been a tepid response from members of Congress and from the DC establishment, which I guess in some ways maybe it's not surprising. That this is a town run by AIPAC and run by the Israel lobby. So I don't know why I'm shocked.
On that subject, on the subject of Congress, I want to talk about one of the ancillary things you mentioned in your piece as that will become a big deal if this is actually enacted, which is the extent of Israeli influence, or the manner of Israeli influence over the political process in the U.S. could shift from, like, overt lobbying, or taking people out to lunch or whatever on junkets, all of that stuff, to the Israeli government being able to use basically the same argument that the US government uses to justify, $1.5 trillion defense budget, which is they're creating American jobs, and they're creating jobs in your district, in your district, in your district. And so you now are giving that, you're handing them that kind of leverage over people in Congress. It seems like it would be a pretty dire situation, frankly.
Right, right. You think the Israel lobby is bad now? Just wait, there's more. Israeli military jobs coming to a congressional district near you. I kid, Derek, but you're spot on. I mean, that's a concern here, and we already see this like a little bit. Israel already has some co-production stuff going on in the U.S., Arkansas and Mississippi, for example. And the head of that committee that I mentioned, the House Armed Services Committee, the chairman of that committee is Mike Rogers from Alabama. And so it's unsurprising that he was a very vocal supporter of this. He's already got some of these jobs in his district. And so now you multiply that forward. If this goes on, you're going to have some of these Israeli military industrial complex jobs popping up in congressional districts all over the US. And that is going to make those members just even more likely to support Israel, because they become economically tied to them. It's the exact same playbook we talk about with the U.S. military industrial complex. When they go lobbying, they often, we talked to lobbyists when Bill Hartung and I wrote the $1 trillion war machine together. And interviewing them, they're candid about it. They're like, nah, we don't talk about how good the weapons are. We just go in and we tell them exactly how many jobs are in their district and how much money is coming into their districts because of it. That's what locks them in. Not the they'll give a sort of half cooked national security speech. When they're in Congress or on the House floor. But when it comes to those behind the scenes conversations with lobbyists, it's all about the money going to their district. It's all about the jobs in their districts. And with this, we'd basically be handing that enormous political leverage to a foreign government, to Israel.
And the other thing that I think probably warrants more attention, because the top line is, we're going to be developing drones, we're going to be developing bioweapons, cyber weapons, whatever, with the Israelis, and meshed in this. But there is this other piece of it that you mentioned in the piece, that talks about network integration and data fusion. And this is like mind-boggling to me. I mean, what could possibly be the repercussions of this if there are no guardrails in terms of what kind of data is being shared between the U.S. and Israeli military? Like, it just seems incredible to me that you would propose this. It not only has effects for potentially the United States and everybody living in the United States, but you're talking about, like, any data that the Pentagon has from allied nations, anything that they do joint exercises or anything like that, winds up being accessible to the Israeli government. What if I'm Saudi Arabia and I don't want my information to be accessible? I don't want my data to be accessible to the Israeli government. What if I'm France, and I don't want my data to be accessible to the Israeli government? Like, it just seems the potential ramifications of this seem almost impossible to get your mind around, but just incredibly vast.
Right. Yeah. And not like your worst fears on this are not the stuff of science fiction, because we already know that Israel regularly, routinely spies on the U.S. Engages in industrial espionage and spies on members of Congress. In fact, just last week, it was reported that the Pentagon has raised the threat of Israeli espionage in the U.S. to its highest possible level. So if you have the Pentagon itself saying the Defense Intelligence Agency specifically is where this came from. The Defense Intelligence Agency saying that this foreign government is spying on us at the highest possible level. And we know too, independent stories, that they're spying on, key administration people, Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner, trying to get access to their phones, to, understand what's going on in some of these Iran negotiations. We know all of this is happening, and yet still at the same time we're talking about literally fusing our data with that country that's already spying on us. And so I guess maybe the gallows humor here is that, like, well, if we just gave them all our data, they wouldn't have to spy on us anymore. But the ramifications, I think you're right, Jared. Like they're just extraordinary here, and once you start doing this stuff, you can't really turn it off. We talked to cybersecurity folks about this. The former Joe Kent, the former director of the Counterterrorism Center, U.S. Counterterrorism, he published an article for Responsible Statecraft where he laid out all of the intelligence arguments that are wrong with this. He came out vehemently against it. Another CIA veteran, Paul Pillar, just came out against this too. Anybody who's in the intel defense space just knows how potentially damaging this is. And yet, once again, Congress is still just walking straight forward on this.
So, Ben, I mean, this is in the House NDAA. You said, as you said, Bernie Sanders trying to spike it from the Senate version of the NDAA. You can talk a little bit about, as maybe a final question, the legislative process moving forward, and where there are opportunities to strip this out of the final legislation.
Yeah, we'd have to get it out of, you're going to try to get it out of both the House and the Senate version. So, in the House, the next step would be to try to get it out of there when it comes up for a vote in the House floor. In the Senate, you can get it out there, in a similar fashion too. But, if it survives all that and makes it into the final bill, then I think then the danger is that people need to be aware of, like, what happens next was once this gets in place, it's really, really challenging to undo it. So, once you start doing some of these things, once you start integrating networks, once you start fusing data together, once you start co-producing the defense articles, you start putting jobs in congressional districts, if one day down the line we really did have a president who had a spine and would stand up to Netanyahu, would stand up to Israel and say enough's enough, I want to undo this, I want to stop this integration. There's no off switch for this. You can't just like say like, oh, okay, cut, Israel's doing really bad things, we want to stop this military industrial integration. You can't do that. It would take in some cases years to disentangle Israel from the U.S. system, and in some cases like network integration, it might just be impossible. If our networks are intertwined, you might not be able to turn that off at all. So we're really hoping that members of Congress and are thinking about those potential consequences right now, because once this thing gets in place, it's a Frankenstein monster you can't put back in the box.
So I think that's a good place to end it. It's a Frankenstein monster that you can't put back in the box. Is a nice closing line. Ben, thank you so much for coming on the show. And folks, check out Ben on X. He apparently needs your support on X.
Yeah, he's trying to make a living. He's
coming for him.
X,
Yeah, he's trying to make a living, and people are coming for him over this. So find Ben on X and support him, and check out his work at Responsible Statecraft. And this is something I think we should all stay on top of. It's pretty grim, as we like to say on this show.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, guys. Always a pleasure.